Stalls offering financial advice for teachers on the margins of the TUI Congress in Wexford, but it's pay increases rather than investment tips that are needed, according to delegates.
Teachers are really struggling. I mean, you even find people trying to stay in Dublin and other cities around Ireland. I mean, they can't afford it.
We've a huge crisis on the ground with recruitment and retention as well, and that has to boil down to pay parity and pay equality.
I myself have 3 kids. Even the local clubs, everything has gone up. The value of everything's gone up except our salaries, really.
We have teachers who, for example, couldn't afford to live in Dublin, who've moved outside the M50 because that's where they can afford to rent or even in earlier years afford to buy. Now they can't afford to put diesel in their cars to get to work.
The TUI represents both second and third level educators, a sector that now has its own dedicated government minister who addressed delegates today.
We need a new agreement that will underpin pay for public servants, and we need it by the end of the year. And that, President, is my response to many of your requests today in relation to how we address the cost of living. Let's get in the room and let's have that discussion about how we hammer out a pay deal for public servants before the end of the year.
The Minister for Education, Norma Foley, will address TUI delegates here tomorrow. Today at the INTO conference, she said the government was strongly aware of the inflationary pressures that are currently being felt and that it looked forward to engaging with unions on the issue of pay. But delegates say that when it comes to a new pay deal, the government will be judged on actions rather than words. Brian O'Donovan, RTE News at the TUI Congress in Wexford.